Hey, what's up, guys? Today I'm at the office and we're going to be doing a little bit of cold calling. I got my hat on, my realtor hat on. I could take it off. Yeah, let's do that. I think I look a little bit better. But don't mind this little bruised lip. Seasons change and the cold weather tends to give people some cold sores, so disregard that. Today I'm going to be calling a very hefty list of expired listings. The majority of them have been expired within the last week and a half. I keep everything on hard copies, so when I'm done with these calls, I can actually file them and save them and keep them organized in some type of way, whether they're a lead, whether it's a long-term lead, whether it's garbage or filth or trash, and I just can't connect with them over the phone. I never throw away a lead. Here's why. It's because a lead eventually is going to want to sell again, right? So if I'm following up, 3-4 times a year, or every other month or every month, I want them to know my name. I want them to know that I'm actually keeping track of them, and I want them to be successful, whether they aren't selling their house yet. I just want to let them know that I'm thinking of them, and we can make things happen here. So keep that in mind when you're doing cold calling, and let's see how this goes. Wish me luck.
Hello.
Hey, is this the owner at 4884 Nix Court here in Northeast Salem?
Yes, it is.
Well, hello. My name's Spencer Crawford with Berkshire Hathaway. How are you this afternoon?
Fine.
Awesome. And so I'm just calling to see where you guys are at with that property and getting it sold by the end of this year.
We've got it for sale by owner.
Okay. No, you deal with... Okay. How's that been going for you?
It's fine.
It's fun? Awesome. And how long you been doing it for sale by owner now?
About 4 days.
Okay, cool. You getting many calls?
A couple.
Awesome. Well, that's interesting you are for sale by owner because that's the majority of my business. We reach out with a lot of for sale by owners. Ends up usually 45 days without selling. If that does so happen to you, I want to make sure I'm following up with you and I am the right fit for you guys to get your place sold. So that's excellent, though. It's here to save money, right? You want to save a commission? Is that kind of what's going on?
Yeah. I will let you show it, but I'm only willing to pay you 2.5% in commission.
Right. And what's it for sale at now, with it being for sale by owner?
$275.
$275. Okay. And what was it previously listed at with your agent?
$284.
Okay. And that was
$284.9. I think she had it. I can't remember. I think it was $284.9.
Okay, and tell me about that experience. Was it just not getting the activity, needing to sell?
No, we had an offer. We actually had it sold, but their financing fell through.
Oh no. So you went.
And so we just decided to go for sale by owner and lower the price. And they still want to buy it, but they had a business that they were having a problem with because they dissolved it or so. I don't know what the deal was, but according to their financing, they can't buy until after the first of the year because of their business or something.
Okay.
So we just, decided our listing expired, so we decided to go for sale by owner and lower the price.
Okay. No, that's something that I would probably personally do as well. They had their chance. It was on the market for over 90 days now. It was 76.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. The listing expired on the 18th, and we just decided to just put our own for sale sign up, and we're getting ready to put it on the web today. I think my son's coming over to do it for me. So
Cool. Yeah, where are you going to be marketing at? Zillow and Redfin and all those places? Or?
I don't know exactly what he's going to do. He's going to do it for me.
Oh, beautiful. No, that's awesome. Yeah, that's good you're attacking those online spots. 93% of buyers are coming from online. So that's why it's very important to be marketing online rather than just signed calls and ads in the paper and stuff like that.
Yeah, because he's going to do that for me. That's kind of what he does. He's into computers, and I'm not very good on a computer.
I wasn't either. I hadn't touched a computer since high school, but then I got back into it, and You got to move on with the times, Linda.
Yeah, well, at 75, I'm not gonna fool with it.
Oh my gosh, you're 75. How long have you been in this home for?
Well, we've only been here 2.5 years, but
okay.
we've done a lot of work on it, and I want to downsize. It's 1,700 square feet, and it's just more house than I really want.
Yeah. Okay. And are you looking to stay in Northeast Salem, or?
No, we're moving to Medford. I've got 2 daughters in Medford, and I just want to go down there where closer to them. So
that's amazing. No, you got to do what's right for you, and especially with having family in Medford, that's pretty important to get you there, right?
Yep, that's what I'm going to do. So
okay. Well, I don't want to take too much of your time. How long do you think you would consider for sell by owner until talking with me?
Until I sell it.
Until you sell it?
I'm not going to I'm not going to relist it, I don't think.
Okay. Well, if that conversation does ever pick up.
I've got a couple of people here that have offered to relist it. This one gal says she only has a 1% seller's fee, and then whatever I guess it's 2.5 is normally what you pay the selling agent is normally 2.5% according to this gal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the selling agent usually gets 2.5, and she's offering to sell it for 1%. But I don't know. She's out of Portland.
Yeah, I would say be careful with those guys, because in the contract you got to read that fine print, because it's like there's always extra hidden costs and fees. It doesn't make sense for me to list a home at 1%. It just does not. So out of that, you're going to be paying that buyer's agent, you're going to be paying her selling agent fee, and probably a couple other hidden ones. That's going to total you to a minimal 5%, which I would be charging you. So total. That's something to look at, and you're not getting the full professional service from an agent that's here local, here in Salem. That's really important and valuable to get your home sold. Okay?
Yeah, that was kind of, when I found out she was in Portland, I decided I didn't want anything to do with it anyway, but I mean, I got the thing.
Right.
And so you charge 5%?
I would lower my commission to the absolute bottom line, because you've already gone through the ringer. You're an expired listing at this point. You've already been on the market for 80 days roughly. So I do you guys a favor. My goal is to get you to Medford. That's what I want to do.
What real estate company are you?
Berkshire Hathaway.
Okay, that's I listed with them when I was in Winston.
Okay, and did they sell your home?
No.
Well, that's let me tell you something though.
They didn't even show it.
Okay, let me tell you something about that. As a real
actually, they didn't show it, and once the listing expired, I put it for sale by owner up, and I sold it myself in a week.
Well, let's hope that happens this time around. You sell it in the week. You're on 4 days, but you still got 3 more to go. But the cool thing about real estate is, me as a broker,
you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, I'm an independent contractor, so the name Berkshire doesn't really mean all that much based off of my work ethic. It's the resources that I signed up to apply for my clients.
Yeah.
What's
funny, the people that bought my house actually just drove by and saw it. But of course, I was in a really super nice high-end area there.
Oh, okay.
And I was in, I don't know, from what I understand, I didn't know it when I bought the house, that it was the most exclusive, the highest taxed area in all of Winston.
Oh no, wow.
And that was one reason I couldn't sell it for a long time, because it was the highest taxed tract in all of Winston.
Okay.
My taxes were almost $4,000 a year.
Oh geez. Oh man.
Yeah, it was a very expensive tract.
Okay.
But I had a hard time selling it because my taxes were almost $4,000 a year, and everybody else. I mean, if you walked across the street, you could buy the house. It was almost the same house for. The taxes were $2,500.
Oh jeez. Yeah, that.
Just because I was in Safari Estate, I was more expensive.
That would affect things. Yeah, definitely. You're only at 2,300. I was actually not right around the corner from you, but I was fairly close to you. I sold my place in Northeast Salem about a year and a half ago. And it was a similar. Yours is a manufactured build, but it's residential grade on its own lot.
Yes.
That is something you do have to consider. There's a lot of competition around you right now. I'm not sure if you know. I'm sure you've been on Zillow, Redfin, and Realtor.com seeing what else is available. But those are residential stick builds rather than a manufactured build. That is something to consider. But you are in a good area. Your tax count is lower. So are you part of the county? Are you in city limits or the county?
Just got a text message and now it cuts you out.
Oh, my bad. I was asking, are you part of the city or are you located in the county?
We're in the county. We're considered county. We're just outside the city. We have our own little police department here.
Yeah. No, I was in the same area as you. Yeah, I was in the county. So that's actually a really big draw when looking to buy in Northeast Salem, because a lot of properties just beat that county line and they got a very, very lower tax amount. So that's a huge benefit for you.
Yeah, we're in what they call old estate, so that made it, I guess it's a highly desirable area. And I'm on a dead-end cul-de-sac.
Oh, beautiful.
I'm at the very end of the cul-de-sac.
That's even better.
Which I guess makes it a little bit more desirable. I know that, and then since we bought it, when we bought it, I know Zillow shows it that we only paid $195,000, but when we bought it, I had to put a new roof on it, and I've done so much to it. I'm just breaking even at the price I'm getting, to be honest with you, because we put a new roof on it. We had to redo the kitchen completely with the floors, and we had to redo all the cabinets. I don't know. They did a crazy thing here. The fan over the stove was like 46 inches with a 36-inch stove.
Whoa. Okay.
And so to fix it right, we had to redo all the cabinets in the kitchen because you couldn't, fix just part of them.
Right. You want to do the job right. Yeah.
So we put all new kitchen cabinets in. Well, when we did that, we pulled all the cabinets out. When we did that, we put all new flooring in.
Jeez.
So
wow, all in 2.5 years, huh?
So it's all new.
Wow.
The only thing we didn't replace was a tall pantry next to the walk-in pantry. That's the only thing we didn't replace.
Okay.
And then instead of putting the island kitchen in, we put a eating bar with an island that you can get in from either side for the island instead.
Jeez.
So we put eating bar in there instead.
Okay.
And it has 2 bar stools there, and then the island.
Okay. Linda, you're really piquing my interest with all the things that you're saying you've updated in your home.
And then we put a $15,000 step-in jacuzzi tub in.
Oh, jeez. Wow.
So it's a step-in walk-in tub, and it has the micro bubble tub plus the jacuzzi jets plus the microtherapy and the aromatherapy in it. So I mean, we've put a lot into this house.
Right.
So I mean, we're talking $50,000 that we've put into it since we bought it.
Wow.
So, I mean, we're not making a killing on it at the $275. We're just breaking even pretty much.
Right, yeah, and this sounds like the same similar situation I was in.
So, I mean, people think, well,
No.
That's one thing. We've had a lot of people want to buy it. In fact, I had one want me to sell it on a lease option. I said, no way.
Yeah, take your cash and run. Yeah.
Yeah, it's got all new stainless steel appliances.
Huh.
And they're all the high-end appliances. Like the refrigerator is a 4-door. Samsung Chef Series.
Okay. Hey, Linda.
And it can be, the bottom freezer can be refrigerator or freezer in the one section.
Oh, man, that's beautiful.
You can switch it over, and then the dishwasher.
Fantastic.
The dishwasher is the 3-tier dishwasher.
That's fantastic. Wow.
And the new sink and new garbage disposal, brand new stove. Everything's new.
Okay. Could I walk through your home in the meantime of you having it for sale by owner? Can I walk through and just see if it fits one of my buyers? Does that work? You're piquing my interest. I didn't think that. If
you have a buyer, yes, and you can still see it online. It's still up there.
Right.
They never took it down.
You can't beat it in person, though.
That's very true.
I've been burnt by a lot of photos. So usually the way it is I specialize in listings.
I know. In fact, the neighbor that bought the home right next door to me, sold for $235.
Okay.
And he bought it and moved in. And right after he moved in is when I put mine for sale. Mm-hmm. And he was just sick. He said, "Oh man, why didn't you have this on the market when I bought?"
Right.
Because he would have bought this in a heartbeat because he had to do a lot of repairs on that one and put a new roof on and everything. Mm-hmm. His cost, what he could have bought this one for.
Right. And how much did he purchase that one for?
He paid $235 cash.
Okay. So one thing
and it's only 1,300 square feet.
Oh, geez.
14.
Yeah. No, that's cool. That's amazing. Yeah, you're at 1,700, so that's great.
Yeah.
One thing we have to realize and look at is when it comes to an appraisal, what's the appraiser going to value your home at?
I'm sure. I had it listed with Blum Realty, and she said she could get it appraised for the $284.
That's off suspicion. I can't. I haven't done. I
thought it was a little high, but she seemed to think it could go that easy.
And one thing you got to realize is the agencies that you're talking to, they tend to have a lot of expired listings, and it's because of overpricing.
I kind of thought that.
Yeah.
But the people that were in here before, I had it listed with a different realtor. They said $279,900.
Okay.
That it would go for easy.
Okay. Cool. And by doubt, I will be doing my research on you and knowing what the home value of your place is for in the future. If you ever do decide to list it, you're doing it for sale by owner. I get it, but I want to be prepared as well. Can I set up something with you?
Zillow says $281,900 is what Zillow says.
$281,900.
281,991 or something like that. It's what Zillow's estimate is on it.
Okay. Well, let's set up a time to meet this week. Does Thursday work for you? Anytime?
That's Halloween. As far as I know, I'm not going anywhere.
I work on Halloweens,
Yeah, no, that's what I said. As far as I know, I'm not going anywhere. Do you actually have someone that's interested or that you think is interested?
I have one client that I'm working with. They're out of Dallas. They're looking for a property here in the Salem-Keizer area. The one thing I'm not sure about is it being a manufactured home. It's on its own lot. I get it, but I just want to look at the manufactured home part.
There is one thing about this home that most of them don't have. And now I personally haven't been under the home, but I've had a lot of people under it. They say under this home, it's a solid slab. It's not just on runners.
Okay.
And I've had 4 different people tell me that, which is very unusual, apparently.
Yeah, I honestly don't know much about that, but I'm sure that inspector will.
They say that that's much better with it being solid under there. There is visqueen over the slab, but they say it's a complete slab under there. It's not just runners.
Okay. Well,
so they say that's much better.
Well, let's set you up.
Something else we had done too. When I first bought it, they put new ducting under there where the main heater duct is under it. That's all new in 2017. So all this stuff has been done since 2017.
Yeah, that's fabulous. That's what a buyer wants to hear, and that's what they want to see. So I'm really excited to see your place on Thursday. Does 11 a.m. work for you, or is that too early?
No, that's not too early.
Okay.
Yeah, the only thing that I could say that someone would probably want to do, which was my next on the list, would be carpet in the living room and family room and master bedroom, or I was going to do wood floors.
Yeah.
Because my husband's in a wheelchair.
Oh, yeah.
And everything else, the two other bedrooms are already wood floors.
Okay. Well,
or laminate.
Amazing. Okay. I'll be looking into that. And
if you have people from Dallas that may be interested, I will allow you to come and look at it and preview it for them and see.
Yeah. No, certainly.
And then, like I said, the only thing I can say is it's got ceiling fans in all the rooms.
Okay.
Living room, family room, and all three bedrooms.
Okay.
And I am leaving the washer and dryer and refrigerator.
Right, that's what it sounds like. Yeah.
And, they're all top of the line. The washer and dryer is steam, both of them.
Okay.
And they're all Samsung.
Okay. Well,
I'm trying to think if there's anything else.
I'm gonna see it. I'm gonna see it on Thursday. So
there's been so much.
I'm excited to see it. And I know you got some pride in your home. So from the sound of the way you're talking, that's impressive.
I've done a lot.
Yeah.
I have, like I said, I spent a lot of time picking out the washer. I mean, the dishwasher, I spent 2 months researching them before I picked one out because I wanted one that was quiet.
Right, yeah. Those Samsungs are nice. I just bought them.
I bought a Whirlpool.
Oh, you bought the Whirlpool?
I bought the Whirlpool because the Samsung wasn't rated as high.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right.
I had too many people tell me the Samsung wasn't as good. And I went in and I talked to them, and I talked to I read all the reviews. The reviews were much higher on the Whirlpool.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Well, good. You made the right decision. I know you did.
And I wanted the 3-shelf because it makes it much easier for the silverware. It all fits in there, and then you still have the silverware tray, too.
Oh, okay.
So,
hey, Linda, do you
everything is...
Okay.
Sorry?
I don't want to pull the bait and switch on you, but could I come and just kill 2 birds with this stone and tell you for in the future what I think I could sell your home for as well?
Sure.
Okay, sweet. I'll come prepared with that. I just don't want to do the bait and switch type move with you. I want to sell your house regardless, whether it's with the buyer or whether it's me listing it. I
can tell you right now, my husband is not real anxious to list it.
Right, no, and like I said, this isn't the first rodeo for me. I specialize in expireds and for sell by owners. You happen to just fall into both categories, so I kind of understand what you guys are going through and the relate. I can relate to you guys very easily. So I'm excited to see you on Thursday, and do you text it all to this number, or is this a home phone?
Yeah, you can text to this number. This is my cell phone.
Okay, I'll just confirm that with you through text, just so you have it in your notes or something, and you can expect me. Okay.
Okay.
Awesome. Thanks, Linda, and we'll see you Thursday.
Okay.
Bye-bye.
All right. Bye.
Okay, guys. So that was like a 15, 20-minute phone call. I got 2 things. We got possibility of selling it to one of my buyers, which I do have a buyer. I'm not lying about that. But secondly, the reason I took so much time with her asking these questions, you can tell she really liked to talk. She said she was 75 years old. That gives a kind of a guidance of she doesn't have much time, or she has a lot of time on her hands, excuse me. So I just wanted her to feel comfortable, be able to talk to me, and really the relationship aspect is huge. So when I do this appointment on Thursday, and may I remind you, this is Halloween, a lot of people just take the day off, but no, I'm out working. At 11 a.m., I got this appointment. I'm going to come prepared. I'm going to have listing agreements filled out. I'm going to have a CMA done, printed in color, made in a book. I'm going to have the trio made, which is every county record of this home. So she knows, man, this guy's a real deal, and what's stopping me from listing it? Well, it sounds like it comes down to a commission. Well, we'll see what our house value comes at, And my job is to be 100% honest with them. I'm not going to give them that top of the line number that was previously listed at that made it sit for 80 days. She said there was a fail sale. There's a reason why she went for sell by owner. There's a reason. And I think it has to do with that listing experience not matching up with her expectations. And so if I can create that, then I'm the winner, okay? So this is what it's all about. I know this was just a little sample piece. It's a lot of conversation, a lot of sitting, a lot of waiting. But at the end of the day, we just booked an appointment. That appointment could turn into a listing. That listing turns into sales. You do that multiple times throughout the year, you get 40 plus sales a year. This was a simple 15-minute phone call, and then this isn't going to be the only one. There's, of course, going to be follow-up. There's, of course, because I know she's for sale by owner. I'm not going to push her, but I'm going to let her know that I'm the real deal and I'm here to help her get from point A to point B. And that's a good strategy to have. You want to be prepared in your stuff. So I didn't really stick to any particular script. I just read the client who I was talking to and realized she's 75. She has a lot of time. She's fixed everything. How can I relate to that? It's pretty simple. So I wrote down notes that whole way. When I get to her house, I'm going to review these notes. Grandkids, dogs, clothing, husband's in a wheelchair, carpets that she didn't replace. Those are big things that they're going to be like, wow, you were actually paying attention to me. That's what's going to separate you from another broker that just goes and gets another listing and lets it sit for 3 months, then it expires, then they move on to the next because they already forgot about it. What are you going to do as a broker, as a realtor that's certified to do your job? It's called selling homes, not listing homes and letting them sit. It's called selling homes and getting people from point A to point B and building your brand and your legacy. Maybe I'm giving out too many secrets or what, but to me it's really simple, and this is what every broker, I don't care if you're in Oregon, I don't care if you're in Colorado, I don't care if you're in New York, you need to be doing this and doing it effectively, but really caring about your clients and through this. Because I mean, I just found out a lot about this lady, Linda. Okay, I get to meet her on Thursday. We'll see how it goes. I'll write another video and I'll keep you posted on this listing, and maybe I'll just dangle some paper in front of the camera and let you know, hey, we got it. It could be 2 months from now when we get it, but I know I'm gonna get it. That's the thing. Keep it up, and we'll talk soon. Thank you, and have a good day, and thanks for watching.